Welcome to this series where we are playing Reforged Eden 2 beta for Empyrion Galactic Survival. In the last part, we were exploring, just wandering around, and we ended up on this brooding temperate planet, which is quite interesting. But you can see I've done a bit of exploring because there's 4 gold deposits on here, and you can see the path I did to get up to here to find the first gold deposit. And to be honest, it was a very small gold deposit. I mined it out literally almost instantaneously, and I think I got a whole and I've got a whole 20 gold ingots from it. And originally my plan was just to carry on exploring off camera and find the remaining 3 deposits, because it seemed a little bit, it would be a bit tedious to actually record it. My original plan was to just warp out of this system and start going for our first D-class system in the chance that we may be able to move that mission forward and find something a bit more interesting. Then I was rereading your comments on the video, and somebody actually said about doing the Dead Planet mission, and it suddenly occurred to me that I'm in a system with 2 dead planets. And I've already visited one. I think I visited this one here. Let's just see. Yeah, but we've also got another one over here. So I thought, well, just as a bit of an experiment, because I'll be completely upfront, I've never done the Dead Planet mission. I know how it should work in theory, but I've never bothered to do it. Mainly because, well, I'm normally off doing other things. So I thought what we're going to do is actually do the dead class mission. I think it's a side story, isn't it? It's this one here, and you can see that if we complete it, we will get some nanite injectors, and then a large optronics bridge, small optronics bridge, 50,000 credits. So what we're going to do is we're going to activate this mission. It says find out what happened on dead class planets by collecting logs in each of the 6 types of dead class planets. You will need to visit each type of dead planet, and starter planets do not count. Dead class planets are more common in D and K class systems. Dead type 5 planets are only found in the wastelands. That tells me a lot. So what we're going to do is we're going to get into here, wrap the thrusters on, get up into space. I think the ship's getting a little bit heavy as well. So we're probably going to need to get back to the center of the this system and offload some of the stuff that I've been collecting to the Matara as well. Yeah, because of course I don't want to overload the Hydra, simply because if I do that, we'll have a bit of a problem with respect to maneuvering if and when we ever do get into the space battle. Another thing I would also like to do is fix the top of the Hydra, so I've got a better landing pad. Anyway, I don't think there's anything. We got Xerex defense satellite. Oh, big thank you to the person who posted a comment about the defense satellites, saying that there is some loot in them, but they're not really worth the effort. So I don't think we're going to waste any time actually having a crack at those. Let me just see. I think we'll go to this system first, because it's kind of if we go to that, back to the first one and back to here. So we're going to go there, and we're going to go, and of course it's not just going to be a question of jumping down and going on the dead planets. If we find anything else of any interest in this area, we will check it out. Here we are. We've got some station wreckage. We've got a destroyed ghast. I think I've checked out a destroyed ghast before, and I can't remember exactly what's on it. We've got a pentaxid asteroid. I would certainly like to actually mine that pentaxid asteroid. You've got a Xerex supply station. I think we'll just go and check out the ghast as well and see what's actually there. We got 2 pentaxid asteroids. That'd be great. I certainly would like to mine out the pentaxid asteroid. If actually, let's do the pentaxid asteroid first, I think, because it's come in range and I can actually see it. Actually, just do that. If we're going to mine an asteroid, I want to be in the right bridge at the right time. So, oops. I have to get up on the mining bridge. So, you can say if I'm going to change, I'd rather change now. I seem to have taken some damage as well. I'm not exactly sure how I managed to do that, but I'm quite intrigued. I'm going to be quite intrigued to see how well the mining setup actually does a mining asteroid. Not the mining asteroid, a pentaxid asteroid. What am I babbling about? Because pentaxid kind of sticks out. I think maybe if we go in there. Yeah, I think the only way we're going to really pick up the pentaxid is by kind of focusing maybe on the center drill and use that to try and, yeah, this is not, yeah, it doesn't pay to get too close, I don't think, because the focus of the beams is, it's not exactly, we get in closer, just kind of sweep across here, because we're kind of going past them, aren't we? Yeah, I mean, truthfully, the auger would probably be better, but I don't really want to go out into what you could call potentially hostile space. Yeah, it's going to be a bit scrappy, picking up all the various bits and pieces. Probably could do better with a tool turret, wouldn't we? Yeah, we'll work. Maybe if I change the angle a little bit. And I mean, we are still getting a fair amount of pentaxid. I think I've got rid of that bit there, so we can get the bits higher up. This bit right in front of me is annoying me, but I think it's going to remain resistant, isn't it? Probably only going to have a few bits and pieces in it. So how much pentaxid do we pick up? Well, we got 700 pentaxid from it, so we'll leave a little bit behind. Looks like we got visitors. Oh, they're only interceptors. I don't think interceptors are a threat, only in the fact that if I'm going to check out the ghast here. I think we've visited a ghast. Trouble is, I can't remember what all the different, all these different wreckages actually give. Oops, I've gone too far again. Drop down a little bit. Go underneath it so it's just above. I want it close enough so that I can just fly into the ghast and check. This could be interesting. So we'll just dive in very, very quickly and see what's in here. It's a little bit beat up. There's a fridge there. Nothing in it. So it looks like the gas might be a bust. We've got a small pentaxid tank there. Nothing in that as well. Fuel tank. We've got 3 fuel out of it. We got a light rail gun. Let's get a hook to hook it to the harvest controller. I definitely do need to fix this groove. Maybe if there's time in this video after I've checked out the 2 dead planets, I'll fix that. Right, we'll get back. We'll stay with the mining bridge for the moment. Because if we're only dealing with interceptors, they're not going to be a major problem. Where's the planet? Right, another scan. It's a silicon asteroid over there. I think what we will do is just head for the planet now and see what we can find. Actually, what else? Is there anything else in? Oh, there's a nice asteroid in here, this system. I would certainly like to find the ice asteroid, if possible. Okay, so we're coming down on the planet. We've got something over there. Now this is where things are going to get a little bit boring. Now, as I say, I haven't done this mission, but I'm going to assume that that's what I was about to say. Is this? I think we've got to go to where this where the teal heat signature. I call it teal. It's kind of looks a bit like a teal color, isn't it? Yeah. I think we've got to go for the teal, so we're just going to tag this, because if it's actually a mission, that's what I would expect those to actually be. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to head across the planet, and I'm not going to spend any great amount of time looking for the unfinished escape rocket. I've done so many, and I certainly don't want to get bogged down on that. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. And one thing we will check out, because I haven't, all the dead planets I've done recently, I haven't had a skull turn up. So that proves that this planet is different from the other planet in this system. Dead planet, sorry, not general planet. So this, because the other dead planet didn't have a skull on it. So if I just run back up here, we need the MX5 for this. It won't take long to happens if I go through the entrance. So let's pick up the MX5. Thrusters on. Don't need shields. We're not going to be in a combat situation. All we got to do now is find the skull. There it is, just there. This is the kind of dragon skull type thing that's been around. You can see it looks a bit like a dragon. Just gonna line up on the door. Got no jetpack on. and we're just kind of sidle through the door. Got here pistol upgrade, Xerox rocket launcher, don't need that. MX5 container. Got night vision goggles which we could trade for. Nothing absolutely very fantastic. And of course I normally just remove the cargo. Down here is the entrance. You can come in on foot if you want to come in that way, but I have to tilt the MX5 a little bit in order to get some docking position. Back to the mining bridge. So we'll just see what we can find here. Actually, if we could find an abandoned farm. That isn't an abandoned farm, is it? It doesn't look like it. That's a ruined base camp. The reason I'm thinking about an abandoned farm, if there's one on this planet, if we can find it, that will give me the grow plots for the what we call it, to put onto the expansion module which we attach to the Matara. I mean, I've already got quite a few grow plots and I can always make some more, but if we could find an abandoned farm and get all the necessary grow plots from that, that would be really useful. But I don't want to get too distracted from this. Let's see what this actually is. It says an emergency beacon. Got absolutely no idea what an emergency beacon is. I don't think I've actually seen one of these before. Plump our ship down here. I think this time we will just jump out on foot. No, I'm waving this around for. Okay, what are we looking for? Well, we got a little bit of loot here, so we might as well pick that up while we're at it. Oh, seeing that scrap metal there, that reminds me also, somebody posted a comment about the infected hideout, and they said that it's a fairly good place to set up a temporary base to get things done. And it looks like someone's actually been sleeping outside in the cold here. Right, I think we found what we're looking for. This is, I'm pretty sure this must be the terminal. There's the terminal status, power, view log. Only partial messages retrievable and translated by your computer. We picked it up on long-range radar years ago. We didn't know what it was until too late. A black sphere glowing in the eerie greenish light. The rest of the log is corrupt and to read. We should look for more logs on other dead planets. Yep. So this is what we're looking for. This is among the tech scientists who recorded several, perhaps collecting more logs from other planets. Yep. So we found a Type 3 dead planet. Anything else here before we move on? Did we collect that one? No. Okay, we got a few rounds of ammunition. And that seems to be it. I don't want to... because it's got an admin core on it, so there's no point messing around. Now, somehow, I've got to get back into the ship. I had not considered this. Oh. Yeah, we got the side entrance here, which is the lower bridge, the combat bridge. We just use this one, and it's so close. So I'm a bit tempted to look for a farm, but right, we've got 2 heat signatures over there. We're just going to go for the 2 heat signatures and see if one of those is actually a farm, and if it's not, we're going to go up into space, because the other thing that I would really like is to find the ice asteroid so that we can pick up some more water. I mean, ice asteroids are really rare, or they seem to be now. Therefore, picking them up would be quite useful. So what I'm going to do is just scoop through this lot here, see if I can find the farm. If I can't find it, we'll be on our way. That's an exploration shuttle. That's a waste of time. We got, it's kind of, that's over there. I think we'll head for these two. I mean, it's Hobson's choice. And also hope that I don't find the unfinished escape rocket. Because I certainly don't want to get bogged down with that. Right, so we found a ruined base camp. It looks like most of the actual abandoned buildings on here are like just kind of ruins of that, but I haven't found a farm, so we're going to push off and go to up into space, see if I can find the ice asteroid. That's something I definitely do want. And maybe we'll check out any other wreckage in space, and then we'll move on to the other and then what we'll do then is move on to the other dead planet and see what we can find. We've got another pentexid asteroid. Now the problem we're going to have is we've got there's the ice asteroid there. If I can tag that roughly, I must have we can kind of tag it so that we can get a rough sense of direction to wherever it is, and then we can there we are, ice asteroid 9 kilometers away. Right, so we're going to turn off that. We're going to head for the ice asteroid, and I'll see you once I get there. Okay, welcome back. We're just approaching the ice asteroid, and it looks like we're just about to go through these rings as well, which it won't let me get through. Right. Well, that's great. How am I supposed to get through these? There might be a little bit of a gap there. Can I? Right, we're going to have to try and fly around them. Who the heck put an ice asteroid just on the other side of some... I thought you could fly through the rings, so was that No Man's Sky? See if we can get through. Okay, we got through it there. So there's the ice asteroid. I mean, a slightly inconvenienced place. Just let the ship slow down. We're going to have to change back to the mining bridge for this, I think. So it's going to be a bit awkward. Oops, nope, no, go out there. Bottom to top. Replenish the oxygen on the way through. Thrusters on. On game. Show me where the ice is. This should be a little bit easier to mine out. Because the ice is... Well, we should be able to see the ice. Generally, with an ice asteroid, the ice is actually on the surface. So you can kind of just... Wow, there's a nice big deposit here. We're just going to... 348. This is going to make a big difference. Obviously, we're going to pick up a lot of crushed stone as well at the same time, but that's okay. I can always just chuck the... I'm just going to mine route here. Oops. I'm just going to mine into the ice here. Getting a little bit of graphite at the same time, so we're getting a bit of a fringe benefit as well. Let's get rid of that, so I can get rid of that nodule that's sticking out, because it's being a bit annoying. So a little bit more ice just there. There's a little bit of ice over here. If we swing round the planet, or asteroid, not planet, what am I on about? We'll just pick up the... This rate, there won't be much left of the asteroid. Don't care. Nice supply of ice would be really great. I think we've... Oh, there's a little bit just on the top there. I think we're getting some interference from the what we call it, the rings. Yeah, it looks like we can come in on from this side and pick up some more ice from this side. So we'll just have to kind of... Yeah, look at that. That's great. We'll just have to mine from here. Okay, welcome back. I've finished off the asteroid, and that we got 3,593 ice chunks from that. So things are looking good. In fact, while I'm here, we're just gonna shove everything from here into there as well. I can sort this out later on. You can see here we got 16,000 electronics here. What we could really do is finding someone who actually wants to buy it. I'm just gonna have before we leave, I'm just gonna have a little bit more of a ping round just to see what's going on in this system. I do want to remove that tag. Oh, there's another, wow, there's another ice asteroid over there as well. Now, I think I've had enough of the rings, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, the Estrum would have been nice to pick up as well, but I think we're just going to be on our way. And we're just going to go to this planet here and see if we can pick up the second dead planet. Hopefully it will be different. Found a wreck. And of course, we've got an ancient data cache here as well. Where's the wreck? What we got out there? That's the ancient data cache. We got by the copper asteroid. The wreck is kind of going out from behind us. I think we're just going to head for the planet first. Get the primary mission done. So it looks like dead planets might have more ice around them. Anyway, we're just going to drop down on the planet and see what we can find. So here we are. We're just breaking through the atmosphere. Now this is a different form of dead planet, and we've already explored it once. Oh, great. Oh, it looks like that's where we got to go. So just tag that. There's the space command. I think the unfinished escape rocket is just there, but as you can see, I've already looted that because I think last time we landed here we had to go all the way round, and we've now come that way. So what we're going to have to do is turn the ship around. We've got to go 7 kilometers in that direction. So we'll just there we are. You can see there the unfinished escape rocket is over there, 3.5 kilometers away. Now I've already looted down the unfinished escape rocket on this planet, and also the space command post, which is probably the reason why is showing up. But that's about the only thing I actually found on this planet. It's a pretty desolate one compared to other dead planets, but so there's not much point looking for a kind of a damaged farm in this on this planet. Famous last words. Anyway, guys. Anyway, I'm just going to fly towards the where we got to go, and I'll see you once we get there. Okay, welcome back. You can see I've found the faint signal. This is the first kind of derelict building I've found since arriving on the planet. Right, so we've flown all the way down here, and those buildings I've just passed are the only ones I've found. Now there is some loot in them, but it's not that much. But so we'll just head for the faint signal. I've got a feeling that this is going to be one of these buildings which we may have the spiders in. I'm pretty sure that's the faint signal that I've investigated in the past. Oops. Yeah, I can recognize it. See if we can get in alongside it. Get into a looting position. Looks like there's a pebble on the planet's surface again, interfering with my ability to land. That's not a bad landing position. We will take the MX-5 with us, just in case we need to loot it. Just realised that all this through here is kind of open. And we've got stuff here. I think I can actually remove those blocks and block it in. Yeah, I think maybe after we've done this, I'll block in that area there. Because I mean, just see. Sorry about getting distracted. Yeah, this is combat still. So I can just recycle the blocks by taking them out. Right. Maybe we'll do that before we leave. We'll just land on this side with the MX-5. Turn the thrusters off. Haha. Whoops. Missed the key. I don't have a lot left on this assault. Gotta thin them down a little bit. I think that might be enough. Quick reload. If we can get into a... Actually, we'll get the shotty. I think shotgun's better against spiders than the assault rifle. Haha, gotcha. Ow. Right, yeah. Gotcha. I say the The ones that creep along the floor are okay. It's the... Did I get you? It's the ones that spit are the ones that are real pain in the neck. We need some food actually. If I just eat a burger. Any more spiders in here? As you. I think the guy's de-rendered. I think that is about it. Of course, we can open the door here, which lets us out. Okay, I think we've got control of the area. So this, we need a terminal. I think the terminal is here. We'll do the terminal first. Talk to the terminal. Okay, view log. So the bunker appears to have been constructed to survive a nuclear winter. The oxygen supply was damaged and most of it, not all the habits, possibly deceased. You should check the pods to see if anyone survived in this. It's unlikely. Does that mean we might get some crew? Only a partial message is retrieved and translated by your computer. We have no choice. Our planet has been torn apart by madness spread by the infection. We have to launch the nukes. We had to. Oh, what have we done? Please, is anyone reading this message? You are not alone. You are coming. They are coming. The rest of the log is not complete. Okay, download the data. So we've now got 2 dead planets. And what we're going to do is... well, we certainly don't want the cement. Keep your cement. And sounds like we got radiation as well. Yeah, 23.5 radiation is going to be a little bit icky. So, right, what we're going to do now is just go down the cryopods. And what we'll do is we'll just kind of work down. We've got some ice. More ice. Food ration, that could be good. A little bit of coolants. We got our first alien crew member. Nothing down this end, so we'll just work our way up. It's a bit more coolant. More ice. Just go and work our way down here. Got radiation here. See if that will now protects you against the effects of radiation for 5 minutes. Okay, so that will give us enough time to kind of finish off this bit. So we won't end up with radiation poisoning or something stupid like that. There's something in the middle here. There's a little bit of water. Nothing else. We'll start. Pick up you. And got what we got here. A little bit of salt. Flour and spices. A bit odd, but never mind. I'm gonna take it. More ice. Again, the emergency rations are quite good. We got here. We got a Xerax crew member. More emergency rations. A little bit more scrap. Bits and pieces. I'll probably do both sides going this way. So got human crew. So we picked up rescued some survivors. Oops. Got another alien crew member. Certainly doing okay with the radiation shots, if nothing else. Take that. Yeah, so, well, it's certainly worth coming here just to get the crew, I suppose. We've done pretty well. We've got 2 human crew, 2 Xerax crew, 2 alien crew. I suppose we could sell them. I don't want to. I don't mind having some crew on the ship, but I don't want too many. We need to get up on the roof. Nearly forgot about the MX-5. Yeah, we can just scoot up onto here. Actually, we pick up a little bit of oxygen on the way through. If I try and land just slightly off center, like that, turn the thrusters off. I am going to fix the what we call it, Hydra harvest. We'll use the harvest controller to store the blocks. What I'm going to do is we're going to. Oh, it looks like there's another layer underneath. That's good. We're just going to. Oops, got opened up a hole there. That's okay. Actually, why am I doing it that way? Let's just do it this way. We will remove the armored glazed windows from the top here, but looks like we've actually got a little bit of space here we could put some more blocks into. Okay. I think we can come back as far as here. We don't have to take all this out. Oh, actually, I just noticed something. Actually, we are going to take them all out. So we've got some more space here for combat steel blocks. Okay. Where's the... I'm gonna... Right. I'm gonna line in all the way to there. Got a couple of blocks there. If I go this side, we go to product control. I've got some hardened steel blocks. Right, I think... Oops, no. I want them on there, not there. I think if we... I can put a couple of hardened steel blocks down in there like that. And then we can... what's going on? Yeah, flip to the... just fill that in down there. I know the hardened steel blocks aren't as good as the combat steel, but we go like that and like that, and then actually if I go there, upgrade, okay, we need to shift to that can go back into there. We go player materials, we got some Saphian plates, so that creates a landing deck here that's fully armored. What I am interested also is just here. Yeah, I think we're gonna go up here Again, we're just going to put off the materials, go back to the harvest controller. No, product controller. Do I see some damage, repair damage there? Yep, okay, we're just going to repair. We've taken a bit of damage on the front here. See, this mining drill here is a bit exposed. So I'm thinking maybe something like that there. Oh, put something there. Turn you there. 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 And we'll also put one there like that. And then now comes the fun bit. I've got to find the half block corner angle, wherever it is. The one I can never find this block. It's it's got to be a half block with the angle over the top of it. That could be it. No, it's not. Is it? Yeah, I think it is, isn't it? Yep. We'll put you in there, you in there. Okay, it's not going to fit in there, is it? We're going to have to retrieve that and that. Actually, if we take out that and that, put you like that, and then we'll go back to that block there. What that creates is a kind of a protective canopy over the top of the mining laser, and of course we'll have to go there, go to materials. Oops, no. What am I doing? It's quietly cracking up, I think. And then what we will do is turn that into combat still. And what that would do is provide a kind of protective encasement over the top of the mining drill there. Okay. I must find it. I'm probably going to need. Actually, no. I think I was about to say I could texture this in, but I think that will actually give a good landing indicator. Let's just give this a go. Thrusters on. Coming the right way round. Yeah, I think that kind of light coloured strip there, we're coupled with the okay, turn the thrusters off. That gives us a nice landing point here. Plus the fact we've now got a possibility, if we filled in these, we could put more turret emplacements in, although I've got space here for one more. But if we filled these in, we could also put turrets in, or with that we could put a central turret in here now, because I've got a nice clear landing point. Yeah, I think that will work. Anyway, we're kind of starting to glow in the dark here at the moment, so we need a bit of a scrub. The shower is this way. Yeah, we're level 7 with radiation poisoning at the moment, so we certainly need to scrub that away. This is armor upgrade area. Fill with armored blocks. Yep. Is that the same on this side? Yep. This is the magic door in here where we can fill it up with armored blocks if we needed to. So it seems I've gone over long on this video, so I think this is where I'm going to leave it. I hope you enjoyed the episode. I hope you found it interesting. What I will do off camera is go back to the Matara and reassemble all the rigs. And then in the next part, what we will do is go back to the exploration mission and go to a D-class planet or system. So until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.